What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today, I want to come on here and do a video inspired by my friend Steve. Steve's Gear, my dude Steve. So if you get a chance, check out Steve at Steve's Gear. I will link his channel in the description so you guys can check it out and see what he's got going on. So normally I wouldn't do these videos. This is one of those most carried things or EDC items in 2024, and Steve did one, and he did mention that I should do one, and I will. Normally, like I said, I wouldn't do it because a lot of these big channels are just gimmicky. It's clickbait. They put it on there. Half the shit they probably didn't even really carry. It's just a clickbait video, and I'm not really into that. But Steve did it, and I know that the stuff he put on his video, he did carry, because he's, really that dude to carry the stuff that he says he did. So that's why I'm doing it, because he said that I should. So this is my most carried items in 2024. So first we'll start with the bag. Now this bag, it is the Fjallraven, let me lift this up a little bit if I can, so you guys can get a better view of that. There we go. It is the Fjallraven High Coast crossbody bag. Now, I carried this since last December, just until like literally this week. I just switched out. Not because of any, that I didn't like it, because I carried this bag forever, honestly. I just switched out because I wanted to try something else for a little while. And the funny thing is, the bag I got is like very similar to this bag. So I will be doing a video on that bag, after a while. I just started carrying it today, really. And I mean, I've been all over today. We got a party going on tonight for Christmas. So I mean, I went to like 7 different stores. I've been everywhere, like literally. And so far it's so good. We'll see. There's some subtle differences that I'm not sure if I like or dislike. But very similar bag. But this bag is really great. This is the High Coast crossbody. It's just got the, the pocket in the front, double zippers here, YKK. And I've done videos on this bag before. You can go back and check out my video on this bag if you'd like. I will try to link it in the description. But I did carry this bag for a full year as an EDC bag. So I love this bag, and I'm sure it'll come back to my carry someday. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this other bag, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of didn't even really put it away. I kind of just set it aside for now. So that is my most carried EDC bag without a question. That is the Fjallraven High Coast crossbody. This is probably my most carried flashlight of 2024. This is a Sofrin SC29. This is a bigger flashlight. It's a 21700 flashlight, and you know what? It's pretty surprising that I carried it for that. I just got so used to it, and I like the way it works. It's got this bigger button right here, this mode of operation, so your thumb pad fits on it perfectly. They have it cut out right there, so you can just slide right up on there if you have to. And it is a pretty deep carry pocket clip for being a larger flashlight, and I like that a lot. So I carried this, I don't know, man, for a long time. And I know the modes. It's got this really low mode, the Firefly, but then it's got sorry about that. That's like a 3000 lumen mode right there. But it does have the 30 lumen mode, which isn't bright at all, and I use it a lot at work. So I like that fact that it has that lower mode that will last until, the sun explodes, because it's a 21700. So really long run times on this, really good. Does have a magnetic tail, and it is, again, the Sofrin SC29, and I carried that for quite a while. Now, most carried fixed blade we'll go with. Obviously, it was the Very Good Knife Company Adventure. So if you get a chance, I'll link the Very Good Knife Company. Link their page in the description so you guys can check this out. This is a great knife. It's the Adventure. I got it in not 14. Everybody's talking about 14C, man. This is ADC RV2. So this is a carbon steel. As you can see, it's patinaed up. And the funny thing is, I see a lot of people that have carbon steel knives, and they're on here, and their knives are super shiny, and they're like, oh, I use this knife all the time. And I'm like, no, the F you don't, bro, because if you did, it would look like this. You know what I mean? So I use this knife a lot. I mean, I just used it last night. I have a different fixed blade on me today, but this is definitely one of the ones I carry constantly in 2024, and I set it up with Scout Carry. I like it even better at Scout Carry. They do send you this sheath and 2 clips, one for, the traditional carry, and then one for Scout Carry. And this is just, I don't know, I like it a lot. It's chunky, fits in your hand really well. It's a great knife, so if you guys get a chance, definitely check out the Very Good Knife Company. That is definitely my most carried fixed blade of 2024. I will try to link all of this stuff in the description this time so you guys can check it out and pick it up if you want. Now, my most carried SAK, because I don't carry a multi-tool, so this would be my most carried multi-tool. I've been carrying it in this, which is just a SAK pouch. It's a climber. Without question, I've carried a climber like as long as I can remember. I've got about 12 or 13 SAKs, and for some reason, I don't know, I just like the climber. And at first when I started carrying SAKs, I didn't like the 3-layer. I'd rather have the 2-layer like the Recruit. If you would have asked me last year what was my most carried, SAK of 2023, I would have said the Recruit. But then I got the climber, I have the Super Tinker, I don't know. I have the compact. I just like this one. It's got, the full-size tools. It doesn't have that combo tool like the compact has. It's got the scissors. I like this knife, so I don't really even use it as a knife. I just use it as a multi-tool. So this is definitely my most carried SAK of this year. Now, the knife itself is a little bit more difficult to figure out because I carried a bunch of knives, but I'll just pick the one I carried probably for the longest period of time, which is the Para 3 lightweight. Yeah, I just like this knife, man. I don't know. I like the compression lock. I like the deep carry clip because it's a wire clip, and you know what? Wire clips are simple. Some people think they're ugly, but you know what, man? These things are sick. They get the job done. And I don't know. I just like this knife. That's about it. Seriously. I like the steel set Carpenter CTS BD1N, very similar to VT10. Like I said, I got a lot of lightweight knives. I like the lightweight. Some people are like, oh, FRN. Man, I like this. I like the way, the bi-directional texturing is. It's not overly aggressive. And it's super lightweight because it is the lightweight knife. So I like that a lot. So that is definitely probably the most carried pocket knife of 2024. I didn't really carry a lot of other things in my regular EDC. I mean, I have a work EDC. That's something totally different though. But that is pretty much what I carried. Oh, and a pepper spray. The most carried pepper spray is a law enforcement grade pepper spray by Police Magnum. This is an older one. I just have an extra one. I have a newer one on my belt now, but I carry that all the time as well. And basically pens, as far as pens goes, I have so many pens. I switch pens all the time. So I can't really say which is my most carried pen. Right now I'm carrying like a Bic Gelosity. I carry the Everyman pen. I switched to the Tombow Air Press. I mean, I switched to like Parker Jotter. This is a Waterloo one. This is a really good thin little pen right there. I carry this, and I have the silver one too. So, but then, there's other times when I just carried just regular pens like this. This is just a Uniball. If it would, this is a True Red. I don't even know what this is. Like, I work with a lot of nurses, and I learned how to steal pens really good. So I just kind of picked up a bunch of pens, and I just use whatever. So lately I've been carrying that Gelosity, and I can't really say what's my most carried pen, honestly, because it switches constantly. So that is pretty much what I got going on for most carried stuff, for EDC. Now, if you're talking about home EDC, just being in the house, pretty much I've been carrying this, which is the Workhorse WK04, and I literally carry this every day when I come home. Like when I switch, take a shower, you put your, whatever clothes on that you're going to stay in the house. I put on like sweatpants or joggers, and this is so small and so lightweight. I just put this in my pocket and do what I got to do. And it's a 265 lumens max. It's got the diffuser you can switch to. And it's just a cool little flashlight. And when I got this, it was like $10, and I can't find them anymore because I was going to buy another one. But the Workhorse WK04 is an awesome flashlight to just throw in your pocket. I mean, even without the clip, you know what I mean? I don't even use the clip. I just throw it in my jogging pants pockets. And then the knife would be the Benchmade Mini Bug Out. When I come home, this is pretty much what I carry. This is super lightweight as well. Small, not a giant knife. So, yeah. It's just, these two go together really well because they're both lightweight and they don't really weigh anything, and they're really small and they fit in your pocket. You got to worry about, bulking yourself down or nothing. So I carry these pretty much every day for the entire year. I really have. So this is my home carry. This was my most carried EDC items for 2024. I'll try to link this stuff in the description. You guys, well, not this because this is discontinued, this color, but I'll link a mini bug out. And I'm not sure I can link this, the WKO4, because I haven't been able to find another one, so I don't even know if they make them anymore. But I'll try to link this stuff in the description so you guys can check it out and pick it up. And hey, you guys have a good 2025. How about that?